Hello, welcome to One Direction Infection.
Hello.
My name is Summer,
And I am Emma.
and this is our little One Direction podcast.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Emma?
Oh.
This is an interview.
Oh my god, interview.
I'm interviewing Emma.
Wow. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I don't have anything to say.
Oh,
Not helpful, I know. Yeah, I don't know. We're drinking sparkling water. I'm drinking sparkling water, and I'm excited to talk about this episode. So
yeah. I hope we're not, gonna feel too, manic or too, overtired, I guess, because we had, a long day.
Yes.
Getting our phone batteries replaced.
Yes.
At the Apple store. At the mall.
Yeah, having to be at the mall for an extended period of time is not fun for us.
We were there for, I didn't have my phone for 2 hours, so that was a very weird experience.
Yeah. Actively going to check your phone and it just not being there, the fraction of a second that you're like, where'd it go? Where did I leave it? And then you have to remember that, oh, you left it with Dale at the fucking Apple store.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I was I was gonna get my phone out for something, and I grabbed my entire empty phone case, and I was like, what is it? What is this? I'm literally tethered to my phone. Yeah. It's not good.
I know. And after we dropped off our phones, we immediately stopped at the display phones in the Apple store and just started playing with them. I mean, how can you not?
Yeah, and they had little personas, they had the calendar updated, the photos updated, texts, and it was this imaginary person with the model iPhones in the store has this whole full life.
Right.
Tennis with Katie at 11 a.m.
Yeah, and we were missing it.
Yeah.
We were missing it.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure is a very normal experience for the Apple store, but I'm very new to the Apple store experience, so.
Yeah, me too. I've only been there a couple times.
Yeah.
Because my AirPods stopped working, and then I bought a new laptop.
Fun.
And I ordered it and picked it up, and it was really easy, but it's a weird experience. It's always so busy in there.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I got some new sneakers.
Yay.
Lip gloss. So
fun.
I'm glad we went to the mall. I don't know. There must be Apple stores not in the mall, but
yeah,
I don't know what I would do with myself.
Yeah, I've never really seen an Apple store out of the mall. I mean, in Minnesota at least, which doesn't say much. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah.
Well, anyway,
Fun.
Today we are talking about the Judges' Houses episode of X Factor, where One Direction performs for the first time as a group.
Yes.
And that's what we're diving into.
Yes. I'm excited.
So as we know, after boot camp on X Factor, everyone goes home and they rehearse and stuff and wait for the Judges' Houses auditions.
Yes.
Which means if you pass those, you get to go on to the live shows, which gets you a really good chance of potentially winning the whole show.
Yep. And so after the boot camp, that's when they go to the bungalow, which is what we talked about last episode.
Oh, One Direction.
Yeah, One Direction.
Okay, I didn't know what.
Yeah, not
I was like, who? What? How many bungalows are there?
Yeah, every single contestant gets their own bungalow.
Yeah, everyone chooses their dads that they don't live with. Yes. They go to his house.
Yep, exactly.
But yeah, last time we talked about Harry's dad's bungalow. Such, a key factor in the lore. Yes. But yeah. So I wanted to note too, because I've been looking at old tweets, and the formation of One Direction, the episode that we talked about, where they were formed together as a group, aired on September 26th.
Okay.
And based on the ancient text, they already had fans engaging with them on Twitter.
That is crazy.
This is just from me, by the way, looking up like Louis tweets from like August 1st to like September 1st or whatever the date range is.
Yeah.
And he's literally talking to so many people, and like I never can see their tweet, which is really frustrating because I want to see the whole conversation.
I know.
But he already had like people engaging with him. I don't know if they knew him or if they were like, I'm gonna find people that were on X Factor just because I like the show, like that's interesting. But they definitely had like fans already.
Yeah.
Like even before they were formed together.
Right, they were like announced as One Direction. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously like Louis and Zayn's interviews weren't aired, but I'm sure Harry had some, good following.
Yeah.
From his segment, and same with Liam and Niall even.
Yeah, so. Right. I mean, they, like we said, they were kind of local musicians.
Yeah.
They were popular, at least at their schools, some of them.
Who knows?
Right. This is speculation.
Yeah, but I think it's just because they're on X Factor, I'm pretty sure.
That's true. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hey guys, I was on X Factor. And Louis, if you go through his old tweets, not to like have a huge tangent on this, but he's like tweeting at people like, hey, can you follow me?
Oh my god.
I'm like, this is such a weird side to see, and it's like up still.
Right.
From like 2010.
Right. That is hilarious, but also I guess it makes sense for like, this is spoiler later on, how much of like a following they had on X Factor, like with their fans, like they were doing the legwork online,
I guess so.
Which
like,
I'm sure it helped.
Hi, babe, X, like talking to their like quote unquote fans, I guess. But like either way, whether they were considered fans or not, they already had like engagement. Like people were engaging with them.
Yes. Yeah.
On Twitter.com.
Yeah.
At the time. So it's just like really hard for me to conceptualize being a fan of them at that time. Like before their episode was even aired,
right?
Like where they were formed together.
Yeah, I don't think I can even imagine that. I don't know if I would even like think twice about like seeing a tweet from them at that time. If I was in that era and if I'm putting myself in that era, I don't think I would see Louis' tweet and be like, okay, and then I would just like scroll on. You know what I mean?
You don't think you would be like, okay, and then you would scroll on? You don't think you would be like, okay?
I think
you would be like?
I think I would be like that. I'd be like, okay, and then scroll on. I don't think I would like...
Oh, like it wouldn't be like notable.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I figured that's what you said.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody wants to chime in... honestly, by the way, if anybody in general wants to chime in on their, like, anything we talk about, your experiences... especially if you were like a fan this early on, like in 2010 in general, like that would be fascinating for me to hear.
Yeah, about. I do want to hear more about other Directioners' experiences, especially during this time, because we don't really know anyone that was like a Directioner or like followed them through X Factor. So it'd be cool to like drop a comment,
I imagine you would have to be British
for sure
to like have been a fan at that time.
Yeah, unless you were you were into X Factor.
But would you even be able to watch it in the US? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Because it was on ITV.
Right. And thus the internet, you could find it on the internet, but I don't know how... that was a different time.
Yeah. I can't tell if it would have been harder or easier to find like bootleg X Factor while it was airing, in 2010.
Exactly.
Than it would be now.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So, anyway, the Judges' Houses episodes air on October 2nd and October 3rd of 2010. And I couldn't find exactly when it was filmed, and, they were performing, like, that, recording date. I'm guessing late August, and this is our time for tweet evidence.
Ooh.
So,
tweet evidence.
What'd you say?
Twevidence.
Twevidence.
Tweet evidence. Yeah.
Twevidence.
Twevidence.
Tweedence.
Tweet. It's just tidbits. It's workshop.
Oh my god.
We're workshopping.
Okay, so the first one I found was from Zane. So he says, back from Spain, all brown and tanned, love the sun, can't wait for Saturday.
That's awesome.
And this is from September 3rd, 2010. So, as we will, learn in a minute, they did go to Spain for their judges' auditions.
Yep.
So, if he got back September 3rd, that makes sense.
Yep.
October 22nd, 2010, Harry tweets, enjoying my day at home, smiley face.
Oh.
So he's at home. Presumably, unless he's lying.
Right. Yeah, right.
And then October 28th, 2010, Liam tweets, I'm
October
leaving on...
or August?
October. Did I say October?
Yeah, October. You said October.
What is happening? I did not... Well, I wasn't thinking October.
Yeah.
August... Well, I never would have known I said that. That's like when I said Louis was from Ireland.
Yeah. I didn't even notice it in the time either, but I was looking... I was like, wait a minute. Because 8/28 is Liam's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, 8/28. That's Liam's birthday. That's
Were they performing,
October.
like, around his birthday?
I think so. They don't even say that in the show. I feel like that would be that'd be so good to like have a little birthday segment for Liam. If I was on the X Factor.
They had no idea anybody would care about that shit.
That's true.
They really didn't.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, August 28th, 2010. Not Niall. Liam. I need to say... August 28th, 2010, Liam tweets, I'm leaving on a jet plane. Nice choice of a song. X. Kiss. Kiss. And the same day, things are getting very interesting, Ooh. Liam says. So, that leads me to believe that's when the judges' houses auditions were filmed, at least on One Direction part.
Yeah, right.
So, I don't know. And they were there for a few days.
Exactly, yeah.
So, my conclusion is, I would like to offer to evidence that the judges' houses auditions were filmed on or around August 28th, Liam's birthday.
Yes.
Apparently.
Oh.
Liam's birthday. Yeah.
I think that makes sense. I see it.
But yeah, it's very, weird considering that this is the first time anybody, like the whole public, is seeing One Direction at all.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, the boot camp episodes aired, like, recently from this, time period. Mm-hmm. But now they actually have a name, which they didn't before, and are performing for the first time ever together.
Yes, exactly.
So back to, like, show logistics. There's only 32 acts left from all the categories. So, people, individuals, and bands, There's 32 of them. And each category takes back 3 of them out of the... Oh. Yeah, for the live shows.
Oh, wow.
So if you're in the girls category, only 3 of you get to go. If you're in the groups category, only 3 of you get to go, etc.
That's intense.
I know.
I was when I was watching the clips, I just skimmed the notes when I'm, like, preparing. Because I don't want to know too much, so I have these authentic reactions.
This is juicy, your reaction right now.
I know. But it makes so much sense for how, like, dramatic they were, I guess, in this moment, like, editing and how much time they spend on making decisions and the nervousness.
Did you say editing?
Yeah, like the editing of, like, just how dramatic the editing is. I feel it now. I understand it. Okay. Because it is.
I didn't know if you were talking about One Direction or X Factor.
X Factor.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. It is. I mean, it's, like, silly. It seems cheesy, especially, like, watching it 15 years later.
Yeah.
But, like, it is actually crazy. Like, you're either, like, performing for this celebrity judge, and then you might have to go home. Right. Or you get to go on to, like... What is it? 3 acts. So there's only like 12 acts that go to live shows. Like that's like a huge opportunity. Like not only to win, but even if you don't win, to get like your name out there.
Exactly. And like to have like almost like physical credibility of your skills on live TV. Also just like the experience of working with the like people behind the scenes is really important. And like, I don't know, it would probably be really cool just to have that opportunity, even if you're like, you don't win.
Yeah, I can imagine that for sure. You know, back to the episode, like Cheryl Cole is back at this point.
Okay.
So let's just, you know, take a moment to remember that one of the only reasons One Direction, you know, was made to exist is because she got malaria, and Nicole Scherzinger filled in and essentially like led the assembly and like, you know, creation and the push to create like this boy band here.
Yep. Thank you, Nicole.
I don't think I can thank her anymore because she's just so problematic.
But okay.
I still will, like, but I'm not praising her on the public air anymore.
We're done. Okay.
As a person, because she's like basically. This is not. I have not written notes about this, but I've heard or like read even just on her Wikipedia, like she basically seems like a Trump supporter, and you know, she says she likes the gays, but why do you have to come out and say that? I don't know. Like, if someone's like, I love them. Yeah. Like, I'm like, why? Who asked you to say that?
Right. Yeah, like, who? Okay, like, what are you hiding, Nicole?
Hiding?
I don't know.
And then she also doesn't, like, support abortion.
Oh.
So, you know.
That's good to know. Okay, so
I wish I could lean into the fantasy of her. Yeah. And I still like her more than Simon, but, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think it's just interesting that beyond this context, I don't think about these people at all.
Yeah.
So.
You
know.
But it is just like a weird, like, you know, sequence of events that, like, leads to, like, anybody becoming famous like this.
Yeah, right. Like, someone gets seriously ill, and then another completely, not maybe random person, but, like, steps in and nudges things along, and then it's literally, like, the domino effect.
And it's like, yeah, they got created, but, like, how much, like, the fan base did for them is, from the very beginning, is actually incredible.
Right.
And it's really, it's just, like, the storytelling of it.
Yes, exactly. And so maybe it's not even, like, I'm making this up and it's going to sound silly, but it's maybe not even, like, a domino effect, but it's, like, almost more like a spider web, you know? We have these stronger pieces of string connecting, and then all these other supports that come together to create, like, a enforced web of, I don't know, a home for a spider.
What? A home for a spider? And who's the spider?
Ooh, us. The fans.
Oh my god.
Or are we flies? Or are we the flies
that gets caught and that make our home in there?
Exactly, yeah. Exactly.
Oh my god. I can't even conceptualize what we're saying right now.
No. That mall took us out.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's probably been like a month, probably more than a month since boot camp took place.
Wow.
Yeah. So we talked about this a little bit before in another episode, but each judge is assigned a category. As we know, Simon has the groups.
Yep.
And also Cheryl. Right? Cheryl Lloyd, Cheryl Cole.
I've been literally seeing their names next to each other is so strange because it's literally Cher Lloyd and Cheryl Cole, and Cher Lloyd it feels so close to Cheryl Cole.
Cheryl Cole is the judge, right?
Yeah, Cheryl Cole is the judge.
Okay. Cheryl.
We are the experts, guys.
Cheryl has the girl category. Louis has over 28, and Danny, like the new judge, has the boys. So the houses for each of the judges are like around the world.
Funny.
I guess. So groups are going to Spain, which presumably is they're going to Simon's house in Spain.
Yeah.
And also the girls are going to Ascot, which I think is in England. And over 28s are in Ireland, and the boys are going to Australia.
I gotta be honest, if I found out another, like, section was going to, like, Australia or Spain, and I was just going, like, across the street to, like, a different town, I'd be a little bitter.
I know. Yeah, but Cheryl just had malaria, to be fair.
That is fair. That is very fair. I will give them that.
But Ireland, yeah.
But, I mean, like...
Across the sea.
Yeah. Across the little sea. Or, like, Australia, like... That sounds like a vacation. Obviously, it's not. They're going through something stressful. But, you know.
I think it's a vacation.
Okay. Yeah.
Personally,
especially
if you, like, perform first or something.
That's true.
You just get to hang out afterwards.
You do,
Or in between.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Like, looking at these videos, everything seems almost janky. I'm just like...
Yeah.
How do they have the budget to take people to Australia and Spain and, like...
Right.
But it is, like, at least in retrospect, it is one of the most, I think, the most viewed X Factor season.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And not just because of One Direction, because it was a good season to people.
Right, yeah.
Like, even if you look at, like, the current YouTube videos uploaded right now of the X Factor, like, people are in the comments talking about... just the contestants and not necessarily One Direction.
Yeah,
like it's not just like filled with One Direction content.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
like,
I get that from watching the clips apart from One Direction and kind of trying to get more of knowledge of this season. Like, I get it. Like, there are other contestants that I'm like, I am rooting for you. Just so you know, if we decide to put this in, our podcast setup is a rigorous, uncomfortable position that we sit down for hours.
But it's just like sitting on the floor. Like, we can sit any way we want.
I know.
It's just like, I don't sit on the floor, so I'm not used to it.
Yeah. I'm like, it's up and down. I wish there was just slightly more room, and I could change it maybe a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of are, like, surrounded by your own belongings, so I have nothing to do with that.
It's my own fault. Don't you know I'm the victim?
Okay, so groups, as we said, are in Spain, and Simon's house is in Marbella, which is in southern Spain, in Andalusia.
Ooh, have you been there?
I think it's in the region Malaga, which I have been to. Malaga, like the city.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Yeah.
But I, like, did, you know, stereotypical girl, studied abroad in Spain in college, and I was in Sevilla.
Mm-hmm. That is so cool.
For, like, 5 months, I think.
Yeah.
And, yeah, got to, like, go to different places in Andalusia.
That's so cool. Yeah.
So, like, in the show, when you're watching it, they're trying to make it, like, a reveal on whose house, like, which house belongs to which judge.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they're acting like they're not telling the contestants who their mentor is.
Right.
So, like, they show up in Spain, they show up in Australia, they don't even know who they're gonna see. Which makes it's hard for me to believe that.
Yeah. To me, that doesn't track. Just because it is a foreign country.
But yeah, I feel like everyone that, you know, they have them, like, stand in a group and they're like, I wonder whose house this is. And, like, I feel like the groups are genuinely, like, excited that Simon is their mentor. Mm-hmm. And I think it makes sense career-wise. Like, he's probably the most well-known out of all of them.
Yeah.
And if he supports you... I mean, if he doesn't support you, that's really bad. If he supports you, though, I think that's probably a good thing career-wise.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And then also, like, I feel like I keep forgetting that the whole, like, prize for winning the show is a record deal, and, like, you know, a funded record deal, and, like, the contestants don't, like, inherently want to be on TV necessarily, and it helps to be, you know, learn how to be comfortable, like, stage presence wise, but it's, like, different from other reality shows, at least now, I think.
Right.
Where, like, yeah, you want money, but, like, this is supposed to, like, you know, catapult your career, like, in a strategic way, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, for winning, like, that sounds like a great deal to get a record deal and it's funded. Like, that, for winning a show, I'm like, that's what every single, obviously I don't know off the bat, like, what are, like, The Voice or, like, American Idol, I don't know what they get, but
yeah, probably similar.
Something similar. Yeah, I hope so, because it's a lot of fucking work. And yeah, I mean, that sounds like a great thing to be able to get. So.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like a lot of people, I mean, and also, to be fair, I don't really watch a lot of, like, what's the word, like, competition shows. Like, obviously Love Island is a competition, but, like, you know, like, the cooking competitions or those weird, like, obstacle courses.
American Ninja Warrior.
Sure. Like, I don't really watch those, so it's, like, it's kind of weird to watch something where, like, obviously if any of the contestants make it, like, it's going to be good for them to have had some TV, like, experience, and, like you don't want to be, like, afraid to be filmed and, like, in the spotlight and stuff like that. Like, they don't, like I said, they don't necessarily, like, they're like, oh, I can't wait to be on TV. Like, they're like, yeah, I want this for my career. Like, maybe they're not really so into the reality TV of it all.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that does kind of show with just, like, the general ambiance of the people that are competing in the X Factor.
Also, I feel like it'd be really, like, interesting to do, like, some sort of, like, bonus episode or something about, or even, I feel like we need to do, like, a whole nother, like, segment.
Yeah.
Of, like, Cher Lloyd's. Cher, oh my god, Cher and Cheryl are getting me so mixed up in writing. Like, when I was typing it out, it made sense to me completely.
Yeah.
But, like, I keep second guessing, like, Cher? Is it Cher or Cheryl?
I know.
Cher Lloyd. And how do I shorthand it? Like, the contestant, I guess. The contestant, Cher Lloyd's X Factor experience. And I feel like the girls category with Cheryl Cole, the judge, is, like, very interesting.
Yeah.
And, like, I think that those two, Cher and Cheryl, have, like, a good, like, relationship during this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It's also nice to see, like, the girls category is more, like, diverse. Like, most of them are, like, black girls. And besides Cher and another girl, this blonde girl, Katie, not the same one as Harry's date from a previous episode.
Wow.
And then, like, I guess I was just, like, interested, like, watching the episode in Cher Lloyd.
In the editing of this, for the video, you should just, every time you say Cher Lloyd, flash a picture of her. And then every time you say Cheryl, you flash a picture of Cheryl.
That is way too much extra work.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cher is actually of Romani origin, which I thought was interesting. And obviously I'm not going to say, like, the slur that's associated with, you know, this group of people.
Yes.
And, you know, look into this if you don't know what I'm talking about, because most people don't know about it.
No.
And it's really disheartening seeing this word all over the place.
Right. It's everywhere.
It really is. But Romani people are, you know, considered to be an ethnic minority, and they traditionally lived a nomadic lifestyle. And also this, like, group of people originated from South Asia. And so ethnicity is not equal race, obviously, but, like, this is a diverse, besides Katie, this is a diverse girls category.
Yeah. And that's, yeah, it's fun. And again, going back to why this season is, the most popular season of X Factor?
I think I've seen that, but I didn't write it in my notes. So.
Yeah, at least one of the most popular seasons of the X Factor. So.
Yeah. And then they brought, like, so each of the categories has, like, their, like, celebrity guest judge that's going to be helping the, you know, the main show judge. And the girls category has will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas.
That's awesome.
It just feels so random.
Yeah.
It feels, like, very underwhelming and overwhelming at the same time.
Right.
But it is weird to think of how much budget this show has and, like, influence to, like, bring these people on.
I know, yeah. And I also want to know why they chose each person for each category. Like, specifically the guests.
Yeah.
Like, is it just to kind of mix it up a little bit?
I don't know. I mean, potentially from the guest judges, will.i.am seems the most successful, at least at this time. This is just my guess. At this time,
yeah,
and maybe they were like, "What's the best category?" And the best category right now at this time is definitely the girls. So maybe they were like, "Let's let him do that."
Yeah,
one.
Right. Yeah.
That's just my guess.
I mean, yeah, I think that's your guess is as good as mine.
And what's yours?
I mean, I don't think I have one. That's why I'm asking. I'm like, I mean, I don't think I can theorize what the decisions. I think I would have to do the research before I did that.
I guess I don't. I just think on the fly.
Nice.
So will.i.am is in the girls category. Natalie Imbruglia is in the boys category. So that is the same woman who sings Torn and was at Liam's audition. Sunita is the guest judge for the groups, and Sharon Osbourne for the over 28s.
Okay.
Which is weird.
I feel like Sharon Osbourne has made, like, I feel like I know her more than I do. Like, I feel like I know her. I don't know why, but I can see her face in my mind's eye.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm saying, actually. I thought I had something substantial to say, but I don't.
I can see her.
And
I'm imagining her right now.
I can picture her face. I imagine her. But I truly thought I had something to say about her. But she's been on obviously she's been on other shows. She's been around.
It's Sharon Osbourne. Of course she has. I barely know her, but when I was watching the show, like, I definitely recognized her.
Yeah.
And she's a weird character.
Oh, interesting. I didn't watch
both
that.
her, so, like, her and Louis are doing the over 28s. They're both so, like, unenthusiastic about these fucking old bitches, you know?
And I'm like, you guys are also the old bitches.
I know.
They probably aren't very happy that they got the over 28s.
Yeah, but it also feels like a bit. Oh. Like they're telling him to play into the ageism.
Oh. Oh. Interesting.
But yeah, another thing that'd be really nice is do a deep dive on the this season of X Factor, because I had to gloss over so many of these details, and it's really difficult because there's so many weird things going on in the rest of the show.
I can tell that it's difficult for you.
Oh man. And also, like, if you do watch this show, like, it puts you into perspective of, like, the boys' competition. Like, they are, like, unique, but, like, you know, with fashion and attitude and personality and humor and talent, like, in comparison, it's not really that crazy. Like when you watch, you know, their performances in, you know, 2025, it just feels like, what? How did Simon go along with that? But it's like the rest of the show, like, it's just puts you into perspective of, like,
that makes sense,
their competition.
Like, they don't actually, like, stand out that much. Oh no, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, I want to take it back. Let's move on.
I mean, like, at least when I look at, like, their old, this performance video in specifically, I'm like, their clothes are whack. Their personality is funny.
Yeah.
Like, their talent is a little bit lacking.
Yeah, they're still growing.
You know, at least compared to, like, a ready-made artist.
Yeah, right.
But, like, yeah, compared to, like, the rest of the show, like, it really makes sense.
Yeah, like, they're not any worse than...
Or better
than any of the other groups. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, onto the groups segment. So they have like shots of all the groups, and they put One Direction in a fountain and made them look dramatic, and it's so funny.
I love it. And it also doesn't look like some of the boys have their feet in the water, and it doesn't look like a wading pool. Like, it doesn't look like maybe you should be putting your feet in that water.
Because it's not a wading pool?
Because it's not, like, clean water. But that might be just exposing the way my brain works.
I'm so confused right now.
Like, the water in it did not... Like, it looked more like a pond than...
It did?
It looked brown. To me. I need to see it again.
But isn't water brown?
Sometimes.
Like natural. Maybe it's just natural water, so that's
maybe
what
it
you're
is.
weirded out
and
by.
maybe that's what I'm weirded out by. But yeah, that might just be exposing my brain a little bit too much. I'm sure it was fine water and they're okay.
We need to talk about the quality of the water of the fountain they were in.
This is going to be 15 minutes of me stressing out about the quality of the water that they put their feet in.
15 years ago.
15 years ago.
Oh my god. So, before the group's performances, Simon and Sunita bring all the group contestants together for quote-unquote last-minute advice. And Simon basically just says they have to be able to win, but also sell records and work and rehearse. I just, had to point out what was the point of that.
He doesn't... Simon, from what I've seen, doesn't do well with, encouraging talks. He doesn't send... To me, that doesn't hype. That sounds like something that would just stress me out.
It's just, to me, it's, the most obvious shit ever, and you're not even saying in an inspirational way.
Yeah.
You need to be able to sell records. You have to win. You have to rehearse. And did you know you have to work
You have to work to do this?
Did you know that?
Yeah.
And I'm but they all look happy about it, so maybe he said something else that didn't air or something. I know. But
I think part of the draw of it from, the... contestant's point of view is that he is the expert in this situation, so I'm sure in that moment anything he says is gonna feel like I'm locked in, I'm ready to go, yeah,
this is real shit, especially when you're I guess any age, but imagine being 16 and being you just be so I'm locked in, babes.
I'm ready to work. I'm ready to rehearse. Okay.
I'm not afraid of hard work.
No, I'm ready to sell records and win. Let's go.
Yeah. But I also really wish I could know, what it looked like on the day. Mm-hmm. Because, how much of it is, you need to look like this. You need to look happy or look serious or look locked in or whatever.
Yeah.
Versus, their actual emotions.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, like I said before, half watching the other performances, it is clear to me that everyone else kind of has the same vibe. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to explain it. Like when you see the old performances of One Direction on TikTok or on social media, they're I'm glad Simon saw something because I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I know exactly. I can picture that comment in my mind's eye. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And I agree with that. I think it's funny, but I also agree with it. It is, it's jarring watching on its own.
I will say, also, I think that we are so used to the competitions of present day where I feel like everyone performs at such a different level now. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about, the snippets of The Voice that I see, just because, Niall judging on The Voice.
I know.
They're completely different than... I keep hitting a wire. They're completely different than anything you see, from this season. Any of the... Mm-hmm. Even some of the soloists and, just, they're just at a totally different level. And I don't know why. I don't know what. I can't really put an explanation to like the expectation is different maybe, and like maybe everyone is just a better singer now, which I don't know, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure the standard is different, right? I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me. I haven't really thought about it before, but I feel like the expectation now is to have like a Kelly Clarkson voice, like
yes,
Beyonce, like the range, like the high notes, like just like a lot of strength and power of like the vocals, like
for sure.
I guess I just say Kelly Clarkson because she won American Idol.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know. That is interesting.
Yeah. So when we take the One Direction performances out of the context of 2010 and out of that season, yeah, they seem like less talented and less good, I guess, to put it simply. But in reality, we're taking it out of context. We're taking it out of the expectation of what the season of X Factor was really looking for.
Yeah. And I have to say, like, it is kind of, I don't know, like, I don't know if X Factor, like, the people behind X Factor had any good intentions necessarily, but it is, like, interesting, like, the focus. I don't think they said this outright or anything like that, but the focus on, like, teaching and, like, the potential. Yeah. As opposed to, you know, you right out the gate, you're, like, belting it out, you know?
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. So I think it is fun to look back at these performances and have a silly little laugh, but I think it's also important to be putting it back into context and thinking and considering that, like we said before, they weren't better and they weren't worse than the other performers in the season. So yeah, just defending our boys.
Yeah. So also the girl group that got put together with One Direction does pretty well, and they are actually more cohesive than One Direction.
I agree. They are impressive, and they're fun to watch too. Which, like, I think a lot of these groups were fun to watch in general for me. But yeah, I really liked the girl group.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's another offshoot we could go on, like,
I know.
Like, what happened to them. I don't think very much happened,
yeah.
though, unfortunately. Sorry, girls. So all these performances are set outside Simon's house with the ocean sitting behind Simon and Sunita.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's gorgeous. It's completely gorgeous.
Yeah, like, just the coast.
Yeah.
Like, that's where they are.
Like, that's Simon's house. Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's where he doesn't live all the time, but he sometimes
That's where
lives.
he doesn't live.
That's where he doesn't live. I was like, I can't even say he lives there.
That's his
like,
property.
It's his property, yeah. It's maybe one of his vacation homes.
Yeah. So now we have One Direction for the first time ever. Like, this is the part of the episode where they kind of introduce them as One Direction. And as I said before, they did not have a name when they were formed in the last episode. So this is their first time as One Direction.
Amazing.
Which is so crazy. I can't even conceptualize it. Like,
I know.
I can't even be dramatic about it because I'm just like, what?
I know. Like, there was a time before One Direction. Like, that's not...
Like, there was a time where these boys were hanging out and they didn't have a name.
No.
They were not One Direction.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
So they did a little recap on the show, how they auditioned as soloists and got put together at boot camp. But there's a problem.
Oh my god.
Louis was in the city earlier and he cut up his foot and it's swollen up really bad and they sent him to the hospital.
Maybe he shouldn't have been I don't remember if he was one of the people putting his foot in the fountain water.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I'm coming back to that.
That caused it.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, it's so funny because Harry's like narrating it so seriously, but then they have like footage of like them on the beach, like Louis's bloody foot.
Yeah.
And Louis and Harry and Liam like are in the shot and they're just like cracking up.
I know.
But like Harry, I'm sure, was told to be like serious and be like dramatic.
We need a dramatic voiceover like recapping of this, but you can see like the shots of them like pointing and laughing.
Yeah.
Like literally like
and it could be one of those things where you don't know how serious it is.
Right, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that dang playa.
It's so funny.
So by the way, Zayn is still Z-A-I-N.
Oh
I guess
God.
we'll see when it changes. I don't know if it changes on X Factor or not.
Yeah.
He says he doesn't know if Louis is gonna get there to perform.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know what will happen.
This honestly, like obviously with us, our knowledge that it turns out fine, but it is, I can see how stressed they are, and I feel that stress in these moments.
No, but they're completely acting though.
Yeah.
You can, but you think they're stressed?
I feel it.
What?
I feel it.
Like you feel they're acting, or you think they're not acting?
No, I can see they're acting. But it's the drama of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Louis got injured.
They're just like, we really need him. And that is very sweet. But it's a skit.
Right. It's just not working at all.
And there's like a clip of them like pretending to practice singing. And they sound perfectly fine, and they're like, oh my god, it's not working at all. It's
like,
not
how can
working.
We do this and without
we're
Louis?
We're trying to practice in the garden.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Oh my god.
It's not working at all. But the clock's ticking, it's getting closer and closer to our performance, so we're really just waiting around and hoping that he turns up.
Louis is still at the emergency room. Urgencias.
Mm-hmm.
With the camera crew.
Yeah. Sitting outside, which I think is so funny. Like, he's just not in the driveway, but right outside the building, sitting on like a cement pole or something, and just chilling there with the camera crew and his wound. His injury.
Yeah, there's like so many close-ups of Louis' foot.
It's so funny.
And like, yeah, I feel like the producer was just like, oh my god, yay, like hot, like injury plot.
Yeah, we can milk this.
So now they have to wait to see if Louis will make it to the performance. And then like they have like the performances.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So like all the other groups have performed. They're like, all of them have performed apart from One Direction. And they show little Louis sat at Urgencias with his little foot.
His little foot.
And his little foot is very swollen and big.
Yep.
I have it burned into my memory at this point.
Literally, yeah. It's in my mind's eye.
And then let's see if he makes it.
Oh my god.
He made it.
Oh my god.
Group hug. Yay, let's pick him up. Oh, also in the episode, the X Factor episode itself, when they all do the group hug and run to Louis, there's like a grown man that's standing there that looks like he wanted to like join too, but he was just like kind of lurking over there.
I completely missed
I'm like,
that.
Is that a producer? Like, I don't know who that is.
Maybe the producer was also very excited that Louis was okay.
Maybe. It looks like they want to socialize with teenage boys.
Oh, God.
I really want you to see it now.
I know. Okay. Oh. Okay. I see. Yeah, he looks like one of the producers who were just like coming in. He did look like he was ready to join that hug though.
Yeah. And I think if you watch like the extended cut of the judges' houses, like the X Factor released in recent past, I think they cut him out. I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
So they're like, we don't need to see that man.
He's
don't
wearing
need like a weird like
background.
a bucket hat or something and sunglasses.
Yeah, it was almost like he was helping Louis come over there for the shot.
But why would you be in the shot then?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't need to be.
He just looked like he was. It didn't look like he was doing anything. productive.
Right. Anyway, that's kind of funny. But they're together again. Yeah. Yay.
I can't believe he made it.
Oh my god.
It's not like we set Louis up on a little post at the emergency room and then brought him back.
He was just sitting out there.
And by the way, the injury is real.
Yes.
But the plot is a skit.
Yeah. They're dramatizing it for television.
So yeah, basically he got stung by a sea urchin.
Yeah.
And I looked it up and they look very spiky and weird. I don't really fully still understand what that is and how I didn't know you could get stung by one.
Yeah, I mean if you step on it, it hurts.
No, I think he got stung though.
Yeah, he had to get close to it to get stung. It's like usually stuck down. So
but like how can something like that sting people? That just is like I never knew that or heard of that.
I think I don't know the biology of a sea urchin. I mean, when you step on a spiky thing, it's gonna hurt.
Did he step on it?
I don't know, but how else would he get stung?
Why are you talking about stepping on it?
That's how I'm assuming. That's how I'm assuming it happens.
He was swimming in the sea.
And they're sea urchins.
What are you saying? I'm like getting so confused by you.
Because they're just down there, and so when you're...
Yeah, but don't they float around like that? That's so crazy. I still don't get it, because it's like, it's just one of those things that's like, kind of like a plant.
Should you go to the doctor if you step on a sea urchin? It's normal to do. I mean, maybe not normal.
If you step on a sea urchin, you're very, like, stuck on stepping on it.
I'm stuck on the step. I mean, to me, it just, like, makes sense. It's on his foot.
Maybe he did step on it, but it really looked like he was like deep in the water.
Well, maybe we didn't. Maybe they don't have footage of him getting like stepping on it and getting stung. You know?
Yeah.
And if they did, they probably would have played it. Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't even know what to do with that information. Like, anyway. But yeah, they pick him up and carry him like he's sitting in a chair, basically.
I love it. Yeah. I love it.
I love it.
Teamwork.
Couldn't be loving it more.
I know.
And then the next part, they just walk out to perform, and Louis is just there with his huge swollen foot in a flip-flop.
That's awesome.
And he's just like, yeah, I was a sea urchin. That's how he said it, too.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. Now, this part I'm very excited to talk about.
Okay, so as we know, they are at their little performance in their little outfits.
Yes.
This is like their, original Lost at Sea look.
I love it. It's so good.
I know. Yeah, so basically, let's see what we have here.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
So starting with Niall, he's wearing, classic blue button-down, blue capris, of course.
Well, wait a minute. Those look like they're pants, but just rolled up to make it look like capris, which adds to the Lost at
That's
Sea
possible,
look.
but I just feel like they're still short.
Yeah. Capris. I mean, they look, to me, they look like... they're either like they look like they could be either shorter pants rolled up or just full on, like they're definitely rolled up capri or pants with the little strings. Yes, the little strings, and then the toms. I think the strings are to hold up the rolling.
Like that's what it's for.
Yeah, like he was supposed to take another string, tie it up, so
they're made to be capris.
Yes,
even if they can go long, they're like you can be capris.
You can, yeah, they're adjustable.
Oh, I didn't understand that.
Different looks.
Okay.
And then the toms, and then a bracelet to tie it all together. We love it, and I hope you put this picture on there because his like face and stance is hilarious and awesome, and he just looks so confident.
I feel like he has one of the tamest looks.
Yes, for sure. He looks like he's taking, like, he's on vacation in Spain, and he just got back from the beach, and he's about to go sit down for dinner.
Oh.
That's the vibe that
if someone was like, so what would Niall do? And I mean, what would he wear if he was like on vacation in Spain, went to the beach and just sat down to dinner?
Maybe more like, to me, this is like that's just what I see. That's what I see. That's what the vibe I'm getting off of it all.
To me, it just looks like England schoolboy.
England schoolboy. And then Harry is wearing his loose white scoop neck t-shirt with some brown knee-length shorts. They are not rolled up.
They're actually longer than Niall's capris, I'm realizing. But they're not really capris because they're loose.
Right, exactly. They are longer. It's funny. Some Toms. A long-ass striped scarf that looks like it's so skinny, but it's so long. It's I'm emphasizing how long it is because it's silly. And then a necklace to top it all off.
Yeah.
And then I think Zane's is pretty tame too.
Yeah, it is actually.
Like he looks very casual, you know, because he's wearing a loose white scoop neck t-shirt, baggy jeans with fitted ankle cuffs. We love it. Some more Toms. Someone chose the Toms.
So many Toms. Like, I bet if Louis' foot wasn't swollen, he would be wearing Toms.
Oh, for sure. He would be wearing Toms. He had to make a quick outfit change to accommodate for his ailment. And then Zane's also wearing a dog tag necklace. And then, of course, we got some cloth bracelets for the wrists. We can't ignore
cloth
those.
Bracelets, like, maybe there's another word for that, but that's my descriptor.
I think that's the best that we can do with what we see, you know? Mm-hmm. We're not... If we could get, like, an interview with, like, the stylist from X Factor, that would be insane. But, like, I want to know... Because this is obviously they were styled.
I never even thought about that. I always forget that styling people is a thing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like why is this premeditated? Why is this not just, like, spur of the moment style? Like, this is my style, you know?
I think that as someone who enjoys K-pop... Cake pops. I do love cake pops. As someone
I haven't cake pop in years.
No. As someone who enjoys... like K-pop and like looking at behind the scenes about these things, I'm like well aware of those that process, and so just because I'm like paying attention to it.
But I feel like most people are, at least most people that like think about pop culture and stuff.
Oh yeah,
because the concept of like an average day of a celebrity being styled by somebody is actually so I can't actually like have that in my brain all the time because that just feels so icky to me.
That's fair. I think that's fair. I think it makes sense for, this is going to be a tangent, but I think it makes sense for performances to be styled. But like even like casual day-to-day outfits are sometimes styled for celebrities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's that's so weird.
It is very weird.
I don't like that.
I don't think I like it either.
But yeah, I think like obviously styling, it's basically a costume.
Yeah, it is.
Even if it's not like elaborate.
No,
like, it's still like a costume, especially when you have like 5 members. Like you have to look somewhat similar.
Yeah, you have to have a cohesive look, even if you're not like trying to be a
shipwreck.
You have to be a shipwreck pirates. No, they're not pirates. You have to be shipwrecked castaways.
Yeah.
With flip-flops and Toms. Flip-flops were not planned. Okay, moving on to Liam. He's wearing a white ribbed tank top, some gray short-sleeved hoodies. That's, oh my god. I'm reading the notes right now and I can't read it.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah. A gray short-sleeved hoodie that is open to show off the ribbed tank top, some dark wash jean capris, or maybe just more bunched up pants. Again, Toms, and many bracelets. Yeah, I mean, his also look rolled up to me.
Yeah, I guess my main question, they obviously are rolled up. My main question is, what is the length, the original length? Because I just have a feeling it could be long capris even in the natural state.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, yeah. I wonder also, just to speculate, they were really trying to like lean on that we just took a walk in the ocean. Because it like really feels like in Tom's, it really feels like with the pulled up pants, the rolled up pants. It's like,
oh my god,
it's like that's what you do when you go for a walk in the water, you know.
Have you done that before?
Yeah. You haven't been to like a body of water and been like, I want to walk in there, and just roll up your pants and take off your socks and shoes and walk in it?
Yeah, but usually I'm done in like 5 minutes, so it's not like a look or like a stroll like for a long time.
Yeah, but we're also not a boy band getting styled. You know what I mean? That's what I think the stylists are trying to pull on.
And then just wear whatever shoes you want.
Whatever shoes you want, exactly. And then finally, we have Louis with his blue button down, but it's a hoodie with white strings.
But it's a hoodie.
But it's a hoodie. And also normal length tan khaki shorts, brown flip-flops to accommodate for his injury, I'm assuming. Yeah. Or maybe that was styled before, but with the consistent Toms, I really do think they really wanted him in Toms. And bracelets. Oh, I missed the mini bracelet. No, I said that. And bracelets for Louis.
Yep.
I honestly do love these looks. Like, I think this is so far for them some of the best ones they've had.
Holy
Personally,
shit.
So far in their journey, I honestly really do love this.
I don't know how to put this. Like, I like it as an iconic moment, but I do not like it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like,
that's fair.
I do not like those clothes. If they were on somebody else, I would feel even more strongly.
I will admit I am very biased, but I do think that the stylists were being, what's the word? They were very conscious. They were like, okay, we're by the water. Like, we're literally overlooking the ocean. We're singing Torn. Like, it just feels like I don't know, like, it feels so dramatic. And, like, you can, maybe I'm going off about this, but I feel like you can create a story with these looks and with the song, and then also with the setting that they're in.
I feel like that's fair, but I just can't look at it and be like, I support that decision.
Yeah, I get it.
But, like, in the context of 2010 and everything, like, it makes sense. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like I said, iconic. Love it.
Yep. I cannot get over how long Harry's scarf is.
Yeah.
I think that Harry's is the worst outfit.
Oh my god, I just can't, if I think about it for too long, I just hate it more and more. Just everything.
Wow.
All the outfits.
Wow.
Because I'm like, okay, the button-up shirt, that's fine. Why would you put it with those pants? Okay, scoop neck shirt. Actually, Zayn's, like, I'm sort of okay with.
It's very neutral.
The ankle cuffs are, like, kind of bothering me.
Mm-hmm. Those almost look bunched, like, they look like they're baggy jeans that have been bunched up. Almost.
How to do that with those tight cuffs?
I don't know. It looks...
I think they're just meant to look super baggy and bunched.
Maybe that they're supposed to look like bunched up jeans, but that's...
How many times we could say bunched and baggy?
Bunched and baggy and broiled up.
Broiled up?
Broiled.
Oh, good lord. Try not to descend into madness.
I know, this is interesting. But yeah, that's the rundown of their look. Again, I do stand by, this is so far my favorite of their looks. And, like, to be fair, I think I also have to point out that this is their first look that is cohesive together.
It's their first look at all.
Ever. So I guess that doesn't mean anything.
But, like, the color, I can tell, like, the colors go together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I just can't even take it seriously because it just looks so funny to me. Yeah. And I feel like I'm really picky sometimes. Like, you know, I support everybody's fashion choices, but, like, if I get into it, I'm just like, ugh. Like, if there's something off about it to me, I'm just like, oh, take that off.
Take
like,
it away.
Why is that on? Why do you have that?
Yeah. Yeah. It would be fun to do, like, a ranking of all of their looks on the X Factor.
Yeah. Wait, let's do the ranking of the boys here.
Okay.
It's really hard. Wait, what are we even basing it off of? I don't even know. Like,
I think
just like how much you like it personally.
Too. Yeah, I think it'd mostly be how much you like it personally. Because I don't know, because if I start adding, like, categories and, like, a rating system, it's gonna be more complicated than.
What categories?
I'm thinking, like, does it look good on them? Like, does it fit them well?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look cohesive? I mean, they all look pretty cohesive, so I guess doesn't matter. But does it look cohesive with the group? And is it something just generally that looks nice, that we think personally looks good?
Okay, we're just gonna say, based on how much we like it, whatever interpretation you want.
Okay.
Just as off the cuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would say number one, like, best is Zayn. And then Liam. And then 3, let me think. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh my gosh. I have to, for some reason, I have to say 4 is Harry.
What?
I'm just going off the cuff here. You can't blame.
What?
This is my stream of consciousness. And Niall, I didn't expect this, but Niall is 5. There's something that weirds me out about the button down with those pants, and then, like, the stretch of, like, leg before the toms, but it's like the cuff up there, so it's not loose. Like, if it was loose, I think that would look better to go with the toms. It's like, I don't know if you ever wore, like, shorts and, like, ballet flats, like, when when that was all the rage. Like, that always felt weird somehow.
It did feel weird.
Yeah,
it did feel weird. I think that Niall's would be better. I think the details really count in this one. Taking those so seriously. But I think that they should have tied up those strings. They're just dangling there. Okay.
I think that's intentional.
I think for me, it's Liam, Zayn, Louis, Niall, Harry.
Louis, Niall, Harry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty similar.
Yeah.
On to their performance itself.
Yes.
So, especially having listened to the other, performances by the other groups, like, they actually sound really good. Like,
they do.
Especially, like, when I was, like rewatching this and, like, taking notes, like, they sound really good, especially, like, obviously, but specifically Liam and Harry.
Yes, Harry really shines in this performance.
Yeah. And, like, I feel like any positive thing I think or say about Harry feels so obvious because he's so well liked, like, in the culture. But, or even at this time, like, he's, like, charming guy.
He is, yeah.
But, yeah, he, like, really did something there.
Yeah, he did. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they have, like, weird little, like, choreography where, like, Liam, walks out first, and then Harry kind of joins him, but, like, Liam's, like, kind of jumping, like, like, I don't know if that's supposed to be dancing or you're waiting for your count, or like, it's so funny, and and they're, like, kind of moving, and, ooh,
yeah, and they're, like, I don't even know if I have the words because it is so silly to see how they're like, oh my God, what is the word when they're moving as a group? They're like really moving as a group.
Really moving as a group.
That's not what I want to say.
Dancing.
They're dancing. Oh my God, there's a word for like the shape of the choreography and how you're moving. But I can't.
A shape?
Yeah, because like when you're dancing, I don't know if you remember this, or even like during marching band, it's very specific how you move and where you're going. Which it sounds so obvious.
I'm waiting for something to click.
I know, I'm waiting for the word. It's like not staging. I don't think I can think of the word right now. But like as you're moving through the choreography, you switch places with other people for certain effects.
Oh, okay. That makes way more sense than you moving away.
I know, you moving away. I'm glad I got there. But yeah. So
okay.
Yes, it is very funny to see how they were planning that and what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I feel like I'm definitely curious to know what their choreography would have been if Louis was not stung by a sea urchin and like injured.
Would they have been bopping around more? I don't think so.
I honestly feel like that's probably pretty close to what they had planned anyway.
I don't think they changed it that much.
Oh my God. But yeah, Niall's like bopping so funny. I just can't. Oh my God. And then like, Liam is so dramatic.
Yeah.
And like the most, just like, yeah.
He's in it.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly dramatic. So serious. So in it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Harry sounds really good. Obviously, Liam and Harry are the only ones that got like big vocal, performances of this song in the song.
Yeah.
But yeah, Harry sounds really good. Much more like his in his audition, the Stevie Wonder song, as opposed to Hazel's sister.
Yes.
So yeah, he sounds really good.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it does feel like they're like trying to dance, like they're trying to have like the rhythm and like look natural, but not dance. And I'm like, you have to pick dancing or not dancing.
I know.
Like they look so funny.
Yeah, like let's commit. Yeah, they're putting a lot of their efforts into looking natural and suave and relaxed, kind of like this is something they're like.
But then they're still bobbing something, and it looks so fucking funny.
It is very, very funny.
But yeah, Niall and Zayn and also Liam were on like the ooze. And Louis is singing. This is what I'm confused about.
Yeah,
Louis is singing the words along with Harry, at least at some points, but I can't hear him at all.
No.
I can't hear I don't know if he's singing the melody or something, but I can't hear harmony. But I don't have a super good musical ear, but yeah, I was confused by that.
I couldn't hear him either. And I was really like for a couple of seconds I was like, is he even singing? Like, is he just mouthing the words? Mm-hmm. But I do think he's singing. He might just be singing like the melody with Harry to like support.
But I can't even hear like another voice.
No.
So I'm confused.
Me too.
I don't know. I wish I had the answer.
I know. Me too.
It would be so funny and fucking weird if we found out that he just wasn't singing for some like health reason or something. Like that would be so weird.
Like maybe like he didn't feel as like it wasn't as confident because he didn't get to practice as much, or like, I mean
more so like it was like premeditated, like you're not singing,
not singing,
like the doctor told you not to or something,
right?
Like that.
Yeah.
Or like, or maybe they fucking cut his mic off. Don't even get me started.
Yeah. Look, that wouldn't surprise me either.
And then Zayn gets his little like riff in the song.
Yep.
Harry is fighting for his life. You would think he's like going to war.
I know.
Like, he's gonna, like, his mother is gonna die on the fucking plank if he doesn't sing for his life.
Exactly. If he does not absolutely like slam down, I don't know, slam down this performance, if he doesn't rock it.
Yeah, oh my god. And then again with the dancing, like, they're just like bopping, and but like I don't know if they thought, they were like, hey, just like kind of bop along to the music, like,
right,
make sure you're in rhythm, just like kind of improvise that part, but none of them are in sync.
No, they aren't.
So, like, you need to, oh my god, it just looks so funny.
Yeah. And it's a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the end, Zayn has like a little like longer riff, you know, the like
yes. Yeah, exactly.
That's my impression. But like at the end, he like I see him like mouthing something. I don't know if it, like, the audio cut out or if he just like got nervous and nothing came out.
Yeah.
But like it's like silent when he was like, oh. Like, there's silence.
I missed that.
I did the
enacting
for Emma.
Yeah, thank you.
IRL. I thought that was funny.
That is,
so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's that about. That's about.
Right. Zayn, tell us.
Oh, Zayn. Yeah.
Yeah. What was your experience? What was that?
I don't think I would ask that. Oh my god. So like when you were performing at the judges' houses and you were like, oh, and then at the end you like said something but like nothing came out, like what was that about?
He probably doesn't even remember.
No, of course not. I would show him and be like, okay, Zayn,
look at this video.
Hit play. Here's your video. What happened there?
Tell us in detail.
He'd be like, honestly, I don't even remember.
Yeah. Oh my god, Zayn, is that you?
That was not even his accent. So
no.
Sorry. You just have to bear with our British accents because there's just nothing.
What can you do?
More fun than attempting.
Exactly.
Okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the judges throughout the song, like the judges are definitely like vibing out.
They are enjoying it.
And yeah, I feel like before I rewatched it for like the purposes of talking about it on the pod, like I remembered it like much worse than it is. And they do like a second song in the extended cut, which we'll talk about in another episode. But maybe that's the one where they sound bad. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I also really forgot how much Harry had like the lead in the song.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Liam obviously started it as is
does.
expected.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot that Harry. They were like, "Hey, Liam and Harry, you're leading.
You got to do this. You are guiding the ship.
Yeah.
You are guiding the ship direction.
You're the captains."
Yep.
Okay, so like after the performance, the judges are like talking. They're like, they're cool. They're relevant. So cool. Which is really interesting.
Yeah. They're relevant. That's funny.
So now the judges have to make a decision of who to let through to the next round.
Crazy to think that they have to choose 3.
Yeah. I can't.
Like out of 8.
Like obviously we know One Direction gets through.
Yeah.
And I'm like, out of 3, they were one of them. That's actually really. I don't know. I don't think they had a super high chance of that.
No.
And then in the episode, back to like Cher Lloyd, I like watching it was like actually really just like I guess impressed, like how nice Cheryl, the judge, is to her. And like in the episode, Cher has a sore throat and like nerves and is like really emotional but trying to like perform like this judge's audition.
Yeah.
And Cheryl, like, I think really sees something in her and really believes in her and lets her start her song over and is like, do you want to like come back? And like,
yeah.
Yeah, I would recommend watching
that part.
Just in general.
Yeah.
But especially if you like Cher Lloyd.
Yeah.
But also it is kind of like trauma porn, so.
Oh.
Maybe perhaps I'm just realizing that. Ooh. I'm watching like 16-year-old Cheryl Lloyd like go through it.
Right. That difficult time.
Yeah. And then like she's gonna go even more like ridicule.
Yeah.
In the coming, months, I guess.
Yeah.
Of X Factor.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that is our long-winded episode about the performance of the judges' houses
of Torn.
Yeah.
Nothing.
One Direction.
Fine.
First One Direction performance.
Yes. Nothing's fine. I'm torn.
Yeah, I feel absolutely bonkers. I hope that did not carry over too much. But
I know.
Holy shit.
I do. Like towards the end, we were hitting there, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I can't do this anymore."
Oh my god!
But we did it. We made it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will be continuing talking about like the judges' houses and how they make it to like the live shows and a little bit of fun content coming up. But
feel free to leave feedback and comments. Like we do, I think part of what my excitement for this project is having more conversations about One Direction and like talking about these nitty gritty pieces of their experience, and like relating to them, and then also like laughing about their silly little outfits. So I really hope that listeners, that you guys can comment too, and like just like, I don't care about the engagement. Like I truly don't. Like
numbers wise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I would love to have people being like, oh my God, I remember watching that and being like, I just loved that outfit or some shit. Or like, I hated it.
Like, and that's the moment I fell in love with Harry Styles.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So even though like, I feel like I have to say like, and subscribe and listen
Even though I don't think we have done that.
We haven't, no.
Just don't forget to rate and like and subscribe and follow and comment.
Yes. But of course I want to encourage that conversation. Yeah. Because I think it's fun. And I'm having a lot of fun talking about it. So.
Yeah, it's been really fun. It's just like nice to like lock into just One Direction videos. I'm just like, wow, just like research.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like really trying to put myself into that time, like into 2010, which is so weird to like conceptualize. That's 15 years ago, and it is like kind of history.
That unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But if you're on YouTube or Spotify listening, you can leave a comment.
Yeah. Please do.
I have to say it.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
Leave a comment.
Start the conversation.
Subscribe, follow us.
Oh, also we're on Instagram.
Yes, we are on Instagram.
One Direction Infection Pod. And at pretty much every platform that I can think of.
So, yeah. Thank you for listening. Do you have anything else to say? Summer's dead.
Oh my god. I would be so curious if anybody listening has their own little podcast.
I know.
Because you just don't know all the weird little logistics until you do one. Yeah. And I don't know. I would just be curious if anybody else is experiencing that. Even just like recording, I can barely wrap my mind around like all my fucking notes.
I know.
I'm like, anybody got any tips?
Any tips or tricks you can share, drop them down in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Send us an email.
Send me an email.
We actually do have a One Direction Infection podcast email. So if you have any inquiries, oh my God, that's where if you want to be interviewed, it would actually be a lot of fun. I'm making this up right now. Obviously this does not have to be left in, but it would be fun to like interview other Directioners. Yeah. Who have had like their experience with One Direction and like what they went through to like talk about it.
Yeah. Like whether you were like there at the time or not. Yeah. Like it would be really interesting to just hear like the first time I watched that. Like,
yes, exactly.
Like whatever. So.
Yeah. So that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Potentially. Yeah, we appreciate you listening, and we will see you next time.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.